Hey everybody! I'm here today to show you how to install an Ecobee smart thermostat. This will be an easy tutorial, so let's get right into the video. Now, for complete disclosure, this is not a real install. This is just extra thermostat wire that I had lying around. It doesn't actually lead anywhere. This is the other end of it, okay? But I have done this install many times, so I'm going to show you exactly what you should be doing. All right, so first and foremost, turn off the power to the thermostat and the furnace and the air conditioner and all of that stuff. Go to your circuit breaker and turn off the power. Then you want to remove your old thermostat. When you're removing your old thermostat, you want to remove the wires one by one and make note of which wires come off of which terminals. So obviously this wire would have come off of the C terminal or the common terminal. So I put a C around it. This one might have come off of the Y terminal. So I put a Y on it and so forth. You're going to do that with all of the wires one by one, okay? Then you're ready to install your new Ecobee smart thermostat. Make sure, like I said, that you have all of your wires labeled. If you have a C wire or common wire, you're good to go. If you don't have a common wire and there's no extra wire that you can repurpose within the wires that are coming out from the wall, then you're going to have to use the power extender kit, which is a whole different story. I'm not going to cover that in this video. What you want to do is you want to take those wires, feed them through the middle portion of the Ecobee backing plate. There's also an extra trim plate that you can use, really easy to install, but you're going to want to feed them through the middle portion. Rest your actual backing plate right there. Then you're going to want to secure it to the wall. If you are securing it, let's say you have a wooden stud, you know, where the holes are, then it's going to be easy. You're just going to drill right into the wooden stud, which is what I'm doing. If you are screwing into drywall, you're going to have to mark off the locations and use some drywall anchors to hold it in place. Okay, like I said, I'm just going to, for the sake of simplicity, I'm just going to screw it into the wooden stud just like this. So I'm just going to put a couple screws. Whoop! So that's not what you definitely don't want to break the backing like that. I mean, this is extremely light, this unit. It's not a huge deal, but you want to try and avoid it. And it comes with a built-in level. So you want to make sure that you are doing it in a level fashion. Just because I don't want to break the bottom, I'm not going to drill this right in. I would, one second, let's just finish putting this in place. All right, I would usually use the screws that are provided, but just for this tutorial, I just wanted to make it nice and quick, so I decided to use those deck screws right there. Now what you're going to do is you're going to one by one insert each of those wires into the appropriate terminals. Now, quick note, if you had a jumper on your old thermostat, for instance, if you had an R jumper, so something that jumped from RC to RH, you don't need to include that in this. So like a jumper is just a cable that connects two terminals together. So like I said, you know, if you had a jumper, and this is outlined in the manual and stuff, in the instruction manual, if you had a jumper, you're not going to use it, okay? It's not needed. So what you're going to do is take your first wire and put it and feed it in. So I'm going to tuck this behind there because I have quite a bit extra. And what you want to do is you want to push the tab down. Hopefully I can move my hand so you can see with the lighting. This is the best lighting that I could do for this video. Push the tab down and insert the wire. Just like that, release it. When that tab is sticking down, you're good to go. It's pretty much well in place over there. What else is on this side? We have our Y. So I'm going to place that in place just like that. Just like that. I like the fact that it's nice and sleek, but you got to work your fingers to conform with you know, how it is. Okay, so obviously, you know, you want to keep your wires tucked in after. So if, for instance, these ones are done, I'm going to move them to the side and I'm going to work on this side over here. And you want to keep them sort of organized, like the top ones go on the top and so forth. The C wire right here, the common wire, is going to get pushed in next. Just like that. Then we are going to push in our W, okay? W1 in this case, right over here, just like that. And then the G wire, which is actually on this side. I actually made a mistake. Thought it was on this side over here, but it's actually right over here on this side. So we're going to tuck in the G wire, just like that. Let's try and get it. I'm really trying hard here. I can't see anything at all. I'm just going by, I'm looking through the camera screen and I can't really see much. Okay, now let's say you make a mistake and you need to remove a wire, all that you have to do is push the tab down a little bit more and you can pull the wire out. Okay, now what you're going to want to do is tuck those wires back into the wall, just to, like you want this to be flush. So what I'm going to do is just kind of untangle them a little bit. Take your time. There's no rush. This doesn't need to be a rushed process. This is just a simple tutorial. That's why I'm kind of moving quickly, but get those wires back in the wall, or at least bend them so that they're nice and flush. See, I'm all mixed up and tangled here. That's why I'm having a little bit of difficulty. I should have taken more time to untangle everything, and it would have gone much more smoothly. So take your time. You also don't want to pull the wires out in the same way, right? Like you don't want to pull the wires out. So take your time. Like you don't want them to come out of the terminals. Take your time. And what you could do is get them back in the wall. For the sake of this video, I'm probably just going to push them back like this. Just get them out of the way for the video. But get them nicely in the wall. Take your time. If you have to remove them and reorganize them, go for it. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take your Ecobee thermostat, and it's interesting, it's really cool because all of these pins right here end up going into these terminals. So when you insert, for instance, the RC wire, it's going to connect with the appropriate terminal on here, and it's going to tell the Ecobee what's going on. So you take your Ecobee, and I don't know if it's going to go in. I don't think it will go in just because of those wires sticking out. No, we almost got it. No, there we go. It's good to go. Let's see. Yeah, it's good to go. I'm going to push these back in. I really don't want to do this tutorial all this way, like come all this way and then realize that, I should have just pulled the wires back a little bit more. Let's pull them back. There we go. So like I said, take your time. Don't do what I'm doing and tangle the wires up. Take your time. Make sure they're all connected nice and properly. All right. Once you're good to go, take your smart thermostat and clip it in. It should go in nicely like that. That's it. Get the power back on to your thermostat. Go to your circuit breaker, get the power turned back on, and then you can start the setup process. The setup process is rather simple and pretty simplistic and pretty quick. You have to know about your furnace and your air conditioner and what systems you have and so forth, but it's pretty straightforward. But take your time, do your research with regards to what furnace you have, what air conditioner you have, what potential heat pump you have or anything like that, and you'll be good to go. And that's it. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.